The afternoon carried that heavy, warm stillness that settles in just before an April storm thinks about forming. The sky was slightly overcast, a thin blanket of gray diffusing the sunlight, so everything felt softer, muted. But the heat still hung in the air. It was the kind of weather where the road feels alive. Patrick and I rolled into our starting point, our bikes already carrying a layer of dust from somewhere earlier in the week. We didn't waste much time talking. Hurricane Gap was waiting, and afternoons like this don't last forever. Today I was riding my 22 Harley Davidson Pan America, and Patrick was straddling his 26 CFMoto Ibex 450. Hurricane Gap Road doesn't ease you in. It starts talking to you right away. Loose rock shifting beneath us, and the road narrowed just enough to keep things interesting. The climb began almost immediately, winding into the trees where the overcast sky filtered through in a dim, even glow. Even in the shade, the air was warm, not oppressive, but thick enough that you could feel it in your gear. The road twisted tighter as we climbed, each turn demanding a little more attention than the last. Gravel turned to packed dirt, then back again, never quite letting you settle in. Every corner felt like a reset. I set the pace, riding smooth and deliberate, standing on the pegs through the rougher stretches. Patrick followed my line, watching the subtle shifts, how I rolled into the throttle, how I let the bike move beneath me instead of fighting it. Out there, it's not about speed. It's about reading the road as it unfolds, staying loose, staying ready, and constantly adjusting. The deeper we went, the rougher it got. Ruts cut across the trail, and the lingering moisture from earlier in the day made certain sections slick and muddy. Tires slipped just enough to keep you honest. The bikes worked harder now, suspension flexing, engines digging in as we climbed. It wasn't chaotic, but it demanded respect. There were moments when the trees opened just enough to reveal the ridges beyond, layers of them fading into that hazy, overcast horizon. The light gave everything a subdued tone, like the world had been turned down a notch. No harsh shadows, no glare, just a steady, quiet backdrop to the ride. We occasionally stopped, but we didn't need to. The rhythm of the road and the sound of the bikes filled in the air around us. Near the top, the air shifted slightly, still warm but with a faint hint of coolness drifting in. The road narrowed along the ridge line, hugging the mountain just enough to keep your focus sharp. It felt exposed in places, even with the trees, like you were riding along the spine of something old and steady. Then came the descent. Gravity took hold and the challenge changed. Braking became more deliberate. Corners tightened faster than expected, and the loose surface made every decision count. Patrick closed in behind me, and I picked up the pace. The bike moved beneath me, tire searching, finding just enough grip to keep things controlled. It was that balance again, control and unpredictability, working together in harmony. As we dropped lower, the gravel thinned, the road widened, and before long we were at the confluence of the Appalachian Trail in Shad Road, our anticipated stop area. We killed the engines and climbed off our bikes. We didn't say much. We didn't need to. The experience said it all. The afternoon was still warm, the sky still holding that soft gray cover. Hurricane Gap was behind us, but it left its mark. The kind of a ride that settles in, not because of where you went, but because of how it felt getting there. Where we had stopped, our front tires were pointing down the infamous Shad Road. We were ready to challenge ourselves on this technical marvel, but that is a story for another day. Thanks for watching. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you out there in America on two wheels.